Hi everybody, it's FIBO Group and you are watching to the Market Watch review. Today's Japanese stocks were buoyed by the weak yen, but other large bourses in Asia Pacific fell, with losses in Hong Kong and the CSI 300, South Korea and Taiwan all falling more than 1%. Stoxx 600 in Europe is also down by more than 1%. This would be the second largest drop this year. The US futures are also significantly lower. The dollar is generally higher. As the market reacts to Kuroda's possible successor at Bank of Japan, the Japanese yen is the most heavily traded. The Swiss franc is the most volatile and is almost flat every day. Asian Pacific market. The news that Bank of Japan Deputy Governor Amamiya was approached to replace Governor Kuroda sent early Asian activity and the yen down sharply. Amamiya was the most consistent candidate out of the top candidates. The key to success will be the economic trajectory and inflation. Other reports later indicated that no formal decision had been made, but that the weakness of the yen remained. In response to reports that Bank of Japan Governor Kuroda was being replaced, the dollar traded higher against the Japanese yen. This gap remains unfilled, and its appearance on weekly bar charts adds to its significance. The dollar is also supported by rising U.S. rates. The pullback of the Australian dollar that started last Thursday when it reversed almost $0.7160 was extended. Today, it fell to 0.6885. Market of Europe. Tomorrow, France's Finance Minister Le Maire will meet with Habeck, the German economic minister, to discuss Washington, including Yellen and Raymond. Problem is economic nationalism, which discriminates against Europe due to the absence of free trade agreements. The stronger than anticipated increase in December German factory orders has been offset by corrective pressures on euro. Today's euro trade barely traded above $1.08 and selling pressure was highest in the European morning. This is where the session low was recorded. Sterling's losses are also being extended. It reached a peak of $1.2400 last week and was close to 1.2025 this morning in Europe. Since January 6, it has traded at $1.20. Market of America. The Fed is busy this week. Officials are not the only ones who speak. This includes Chair Powell's Q and a tomorrow at noon at the Economic Club in Washington. Markets still expect a rate cut for the fourth quarter. Last week, the implied yield for the December contract was 27 BP lower than the September contract. Canada's IV survey of purchasing managers is not expected to change the corrective forces that are weighing down the Canadian dollar. After finishing last week slightly below 1.3400, the greenback has now reached CAD 1.3450. That's all for me. Closely monitor the news background and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.